For the next topic, Justin Earl Alimento, Jonah Kaungka, and Michelle Dahinog will be going to tackle the education of Dr. Jose Rizal.
In Rizal's memoirs, he wrote about the significant role of his mother in Rizal's early education. My mother taught me how to read and to say haltingly the humble prayers which I raised fervently to God. Seldom would see a highly educated woman of fine culture like Doña Todora in Jose Rizal's time. She had the capacity to teach Spanish, reading, poetry, and values through rare storybooks. Indeed, Doña Todora was the first teacher of Jose Rizal, teaching him Spanish, correcting his composed poems, and coaching him in rhetoric. On her lap, Rizal learned the alphabet and Catholic prayers at the age of 3, and had learned to read and write at the age of 5. A certain Maestro Celestino tutored him, and Maestro Lucas Padua later succeeded Celestino. Afterwards, a former classmate of Don Francisco Leon Monroy lived at the Rizal home in Calamba to become the boy's tutor in Spanish and Latin. Unfortunately, Monroy died 5 months later. Subsequently, Jose Rizal was sent to a private school in Binyan. In June 1869, his brother Pasiana brought him to the school of Maestro Justiniano Aquino Cruz. The school was in the teacher's house, a small nipa house near the home of Jose's aunt where he stayed. Rizal knew a little Spanish, and because of this, his classmates, especially the teacher's son Pedro, laughed at the newcomer. So later in that day, Jose challenged the bully Pedro to a fight. Having learned wrestling from his uncle Manuel, the younger and smaller Jose had defeated his tormentor. Rizal also had an arm wrestling match with his classmate Andres Salandanan after the class. In that match, however, Jose lost and even almost cracked his head on the sidewalk. Our hero taught first by his cultured mother and later by private tutors. The young Rizal grew up in an intellectually stimulating atmosphere. In his intellectual capacity, he then beat all Binyan boys in all subjects. Dr. Jose Rizal was very flexible that he had so many talents. He made various paintings, sketches, as well as sculptures, just to name a few. He spent his leisure time to maximize his ability to develop.
University of Santo Tomas, 1877 to 1882. Jose Rizal, having completed his bachelor in arts at the Ateneo Municipal, was now eligible for higher education at the university. His mother, Doña Teodora, had second thoughts about sending her son to school because of the previous incident involving the execution of friars by Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora. However, it was Don Francisco who decided his son should go to the University of Santo Tomas, a prestigious institution run by the Dominican Order o ng mga paring Espanyol. Rizal, upon entering the university, was not certain which course of study he wanted to pursue. In short, Rizal was undecided to entering the university. The Jesuit priest who had been his former mentors had advised him to take up farming or to join the order and be a man of the cloth. Gayunpaman, ang mga kursong kagustuhan ni Rizal ay ang abogado, literatura, or medicina. In the end, he decided to sign up for philosophy and letters during his freshman year because of the following reasons. First, it was what his father would have wanted for him. Second, he had failed to seek the advice of the rector of the Ateneo, Father Ramon Pablo. So he decided to sign up for philosophy and letters during his freshman year. As part of the course, he had to complete units in the following subjects: cosmology and metaphysics, theodicy, and history of philosophy. So his report card was very impressive. Cosmology and metaphysics is excellent. Theodicy, excellent. History of philosophy, excellent. So, after completing his first year, Rizal decided to take up medicine as his university course. Rizal changed his course with these two reasons. First, Father Ramon Pablo, director of the Ateneo, had advised him to pursue the course, and second, Rizal's mother, Theodora, had failing eyesight, and he thought he owed it to her to become a doctor and cure her condition. But Rizal's performance at the University of Santo Tomas was not as excellent as his time at the Ateneo. His grades after shifting to medicine had suffered as well. So I will read the subjects and grades in the medicine course of Rizal. First year, the school year 1878 to 1879, physics fair, chemistry excellent, natural history fair, anatomy 1 good, dissection 1 good. And then, for the second year, school year 1879 to 1880, anatomy 2 good, dissection 2 good, physiology good, private hygiene good, public hygiene good. So, third year, school year 1880-1881, general pathology fair, therapeutics excellent, surgery good. Fourth year in school year 1881 to 1882, medical pathology very good, surgical pathology very good, obstetrics very good. Why is it that Rizal has a poor performance? Unfortunately, according to Zaide in 1999, Rizal was not happy at UST, and this reflected on his grades. So there were main factors or reasons that contributed to his unhappiness at the university. First, the Dominican professors were hostile to him. Second, Filipino students suffered discrimination. Third, the method of instruction at UST was rather obsolete and repressive. Fourth, Rizal was not satisfied with the system of education at the university. Fifth, there were plenty of things to distract a young man in the peak of this youth. And last but not least, medicine was not Rizal's true vocation. So Rizal, he would later find out that his real calling was in the arts, not in medicine. So that's it. That's the end of my report, and thank you for listening.